fans of Moshpit Passion, my name is Kayo, and now for the third time, right next to me, Eugene from JinJer, who will talk about their new record and the past touring. And first question is, I mean, this year was pretty intense for you. First headline tour in the US, you were far from home actually. And what are you doing when you're on tour to stay focused and not kill each other?
Well, there are a lot of ways to, let's say, relax. I actually prefer to spend my days off going to the gym, and I do sport every day, daily. Yeah, but when I have a day off, I definitely try to find the opportunity to go to the gym. Yeah. And I mean, over the years, we just somehow worked out the strategy how to stay together for a very long time. And like you said, not kill it.
So Tatiana stated a couple of days ago that she's a bit afraid of all the hype which is going around currently. Is this something that you're discussing also internally, that you say, hey, everybody has an own personal border, so please don't cross this because there's a lot of pressure going on, and do you have also maybe strategies that you don't implode, you know what I mean?
Well, if I understand you correctly, it's well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we do talk about let's say this overhype, and sometimes it is really too much for us because fans can be different. Some fans just really intrude into your life. Yeah, and even though we do not really, we are not even trying to limit ourselves from fans entirely. We still do meet and greets, and we're quite okay about giving a few autographs just on the way to the bus or taking a picture. I always do that. I never say no. Yeah, but fans, there are too many people now. Just too many people, and it is why the percentage of inadequate people rises too. And then, yeah, sometimes situations can be very, very weird, and sometimes even dangerous, especially for Tatiana because she's a girl. And if we guys can stand for ourselves, she cannot. And well, there are no real tactics or strategies or ways, I mean, to deal with this. It's just the way it is. If something bad happens, and sometimes it does happen, you just need to go over this, go through this, and just leave it behind eventually. This is it.
So
this is a side effect actually of this positive hype. Anybody wants positive hype. Sure. The side effect is that you'll definitely have this side effects and negative hype also, and some people might be unsatisfied because you cannot satisfy everyone.
That's definitely. I mean, you're on tour, you're busy, you have your schedule. It's like, oh, sorry, please respect my privacy. I don't.
Yes, this is the matter of respect. A lot of people just do not respect this. They don't see this from their perspective, and they do not understand you, and this is why they do not respect. And there are quite a few people, these are the worst ones, who actually understand how bad you are, how bad you may feel, how tired you are, and just entirely tired. I may be okay today, but imagine this is my 140th show, let's say, this year. And so I don't even need to talk about how bad my psychological health is. So then just having, I mean, meeting people who absolutely do not respect your privacy, then it'd be a big problem and a big trauma.
Heavy, man. I saw also in the comments on our videos, because we did a couple once, and everybody was talking about, hey, they're so cool, and we will follow them on Instagram. And I was checking it, and everybody, I mean, I don't know if you post a photo or something, like thousands of people liking, thousands are commenting that, and they're like, oh, please, we wrote you something on Instagram, please give us a feedback. I was like, oh, it's a bit too much, you know, and especially your own time in the media.
We are trying to, and I do reply comments on my Instagram when these are real questions. I mean, like when somebody really asks about something which matters, musically or just, I mean, life-wise. But there are just comments and questions I mean, it is either too private or just ridiculous, and then of course I do not need to react to them. But my situation is really far from what Tatiana has, because she has 10 times more, let's say, followers than each of us. Yeah, and her comments and her fan reaction, it's just ridiculously bad sometimes. I sometimes go to her page, I check them, and I do not understand why people do this.
Yeah.
Why do people do this? It's just doesn't make sense.
It's the same with our interviews. I was seeing the comments today, and everybody was just asking about her stuff, and oh, she's so beautiful, she's so great, and I'm one like, dude, I'm putting so much time and effort into the interviews about the questions, to do the research. Why you comment those kind of things? I would never do this.
On absolutely ridiculous topics, which have no connection to the issue actually. Why?
So I want to come to your record. You released Micro in January, so after the record is called Micro, so there's a big one called Macro. But actually, when did you found the time to write the record? I mean, you're so busy, then you recorded the EP and now the full record, or was it like you wrote the EP and the record
the same time? No, we wrote the album right after we were done with EP. Last time we saw each other in Oberhausen in January. We were on tour with Soilwork and Amorphis. So right after that tour, we just came home. We went to the studio and we composed all these songs. We had almost all spring 3. We only had a short mini tour in Japan, and we also we had 2 shows in South Africa and 1 show in Istanbul. This is it. We didn't play anything else, and we had quite a lot of time to compose.
What I really like, it features also very different influences like reggae. And do you have any kind of band or style or theme which was influencing that record, or came out naturally?
It worked out very naturally. The thing is that it is not the first time we implement reggae into our music. We already did it back in 2014. So, and it's just the Macro is the evolution of Micro. It's just continuation. These 2 records are very close to each other musically. We just kept on writing, being in the same mood, and we ended up with this album.
So one of the top was one of your first video singles, and for some fans or press media, you are like going straight to the top of the metal and music business, and selling out venues, tours, etc. Aren't you afraid somehow that you reach the top and then you're like, okay, what's going to be next?
We are not thinking about this. We just, you see what the thing is. It's absolutely secondary. All these sold out, bigger stages. It is good, but the secondary. First is music and the ability to play live. And I just believe that everything around us should have a sort of evolution. So let's say we first time come and play in Bochum, or somewhere around here. Let's say Köln. We play first time in Köln, and well, it's a small club, small stage.
I remember. That.
But next time we come play, it's a bit bigger, and we just need to provide fans with more and more. This is the idea, and everything else is just secondary. Definitely bigger stages, better sound, better light show, some bigger production, and this is how it works. But the aim of it all is just playing music live for fans and enjoying it, because every time I go on stage, I'm first of all stressed, I am nervous, and I love it. I just love playing music.
Definitely the good feelings which you have when you enter the stage, because when it's regular business, I think it's not fair to the fans. You know what I mean?
Maybe. And it's not fair to myself actually.
And I mentioned it at the beginning.
We'll finish it. It's not a problem. We'll finish it.
And you've been busy the whole year. The record came out 2 or 3 weeks ago. Are you a person who's going to a store
actually
and buying
a month? Tomorrow will be a month.
25 October, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. And but do you go into a store and buy the record, or is it for like, oh no, come on, if the record label is sending some samples, that's okay, or we need a stream or something like?
Man, I just don't have time to go to buy something. I mean, our album or anybody else's. Once I have time, definitely I can check the store, music store around to buy something. And if I see my album, I will buy it. If I'm not mistaken, I once did it. We were at the festival in Austria. Yes, and it was hometown for our label, and I bought my own album from my label. Yeah, it was King of Everything. I still, I have it at home. Yeah, so you see, it happened once.
Do you know maybe the app or platform Discogs? Where
no, never heard.
It's like eBay for records. You can offer things and people can buy.
I'm not interested in this. Yeah, okay. I collect vinyls, but you know, I'm not in a rush. I take my time. Vinyl from there, vinyl from here. Just chill and relax and collect. Well, eventually I'll end up with a huge collection, but I have all the time of this world. I'm not gonna die tomorrow.
But do you have maybe an idea, that edition here, the splattered one, which was available on the Napalm record store, the highest offer on that platform, do you have a clue?
I have no idea.
60 euros.
For the album which is just out?
Yeah, this one here, right here.
Yeah.
60 euros is the highest offer there, the only one I think, for this version. And people are buying that. Some things.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
It's completely crazy.
It is crazy. I know it is not the craziest thing about our releases. I know that we actually have a DVD.
Yeah.
Released ourselves. Yeah, back in 2015, and it is very rare now. I saw some offers like 200, 250, 300 euros for a copy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not offered on this place. I looked at that. Because it's so rare, nobody is offering that. Yeah,
it is very rare. It is very rare. I mean, in total, we probably did like 400, 500 copies.
Crazy. Yeah, but I mean, back then you were smaller, and there is a big amount of that. So
yeah, people were buying that at the shows. Yeah, and a lot of people who bought it actually didn't have any DVD player. Yeah. They just bought it for fun.
Collectors or something.
I don't know, just to have it on the shelf. Yeah. I wonder if some of them now understand that they may sell it for quite a lot of money.
The same thing is with your Inhale Don't Breathe record. You released it a couple of times. It's also actually on the merch booth now. But do you have an
Inhale Do Not Breathe?
Yeah.
Now?
No, it's on your merch booth. It's 25 euros. The CD.
Yeah, it's actually still DIY. Used CDs we made ourselves a few years ago. We just have some leftovers. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And you also released it in Japan with the red cover.
It was released in Japan in 2013.
Do you have an idea what there is the highest offer?
I can imagine it's really expensive.
Yes, 110 euros. It's crazy, right?
Well, it is, yeah. Of course, it gives me a bit of credit that our music has value like that. Yeah.
Especially in these times. I mean, everybody's streaming, it's all digital more or less, and physical copies are more increasing, are limited. I like that it's limited because you have something with a value.
Unique.
You know?
Yeah,
it's unique.
Yeah, exactly.
And my last question is your plans in 2027, because the last question would be about the Moshpit experience, but you told your personal Moshpit experience and the one with your friend of
I did tell you last time about that. Since that I wasn't in the Moshpit, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, so plans for the next year?
Yeah. Besides touring, of course.
It will be touring. Touring, yeah. In terms of the band, nothing is gonna change. We're gonna be touring. I have a lot of changes in my private life, but it's my private life. But basically, the band is gonna be on tour.
So Eugene, thank you very much for the time for the interview. Again,
always welcome.
For you guys out there, buy Macro, it's out now. Support JinJer on social media, please subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye guys. Bye.
Freunde, ich hoffe, euch hat das Interview gefallen. Damit ihr keine Videos verpasst, abonniert unseren Channel. Auf unserem Kanal findet ihr noch weitere interessante Interviews mit namhaften Bands. Schaut euch auch auf unserer Facebook-Seite herum, wo wir exklusiven Content wie interessante Beiträge, Konzertfotos oder Videos uploaden. Auf unserer Webseite www.moshpitpassion.de findet ihr CD-Reviews, Konzertfotos, Konzertberichte, Interviews und